They're very good at mimicking birds, other animals. We've had really strange animal sounds that we not normally would find in the woods that we have sometimes, that we come back later and spend hours trying to figure out why did we hear a cat, and there's a meow cat, not a mountain lion cat. And we're pulling our hair out trying to figure out, why certain animal calls are coming in the woods, and we find out through research they're really good at mimicking things.
Nearly 2,000 enthusiasts answered the Sasquatch's call by gathering at Christ's 40 Acres for 3 days of all things Bigfoot. The conference is held just outside the tiny town of Honobia in southeast Oklahoma, home to Bigfoot. One of the most popular activities is swapping Bigfoot stories over a burning blaze. Many times the conversations continue even after the fire has burned out.
Since 2005, believers and skeptics alike have gathered at the Kiamichi Mountains, a popular spot for Bigfoot sightings, to attend the Honobia Bigfoot Festival.
Troy Hudson is a Bigfoot believer who spends his free time leading Bigfoot expeditions.
Every other weekend, out of 52 weekends in a year, do your math, every other weekend we were going somewhere. And it was probably about half of those. We had some pretty good, probably at least from here to that green cabin. Majority, mostly at night. We do utilize, a lot of times we do utilize military grade night vision or thermals. But over a period of time, you kind of get to capture with your own eyes, get to know what you're looking for, is their silhouettes and the way they move and how they're peeking around a tree. And over a period of time, like with anything, your experience grows and you kind of know what to look for at the right time to know when you're seeing movement.
A big part of the festival is the conference. It is a place for Bigfoot experts to share their opinions and personal Bigfoot stories. Bruce Gooding has attended Bigfoot festivals for many years, even though he doesn't have his own Bigfoot story, because he enjoys the speakers who present.
And I never believed in Bigfoot, and I thought it was just a myth and all, my whole life. In fact, the first year or two I was here as a vendor, I wouldn't even bother to come to the speakers. And anyway, as time went on, I decided, I'll go over and see what they're talking about. And it's changed almost my whole life since then.
The Bigfoot Festival has changed many lives in the last few years. Starting in 2013, the Bigfoot Festival started awarding scholarships to local high school students. Tom Hefner is the head of the Bigfoot Scholarship Fund.
The Bigfoot Festival and Conference, the Scholarship Fund, helps 3 high schools in this area. It's one of the poorest areas in the state. Economically, it's a depressed area because there's so much land and not very many people. That doesn't mean that the students here in high school are dumb. It just means that they have a hard time getting to college. And so I feel that given the opportunity, we can make a difference in these people's lives, and that's a wonderful thing to be able to do.
Believers and skeptics alike are encouraged to discuss logic, myth, and all things Sasquatch in this open environment.
I would just ask them to have an open mind and not have a closed mind, and not pay attention to the Bigfoot stories on TV, but to come to an event such as this.
He's the legend of the mountains, Bigfoot. Some say it's true, Bigfoot.
Looking for the legend in the Kiamichi Mountains for the Ocali, I'm Elisa Gregory.